The player, the abilities, no, I think 100%. No joking.
See, I love that about you. I would love every striker that's ever played for Arsenal to have that mentality.
Yeah, they had their chance.
Yeah.
That you have to discuss with Wenger.
I'm going to come to that. I'm coming to that.
Okay.
Let me ask you first of all.
No, but I think it's not about being arrogant and that. I think if you
self-belief, surely.
Is confidence.
Backing yourself.
But also backing it up by, I believe it. Listen.
I mean, you love Muhammad Ali, right?
Wait, I will do another example.
Yeah.
When I say I am God, you think I'm joking or not?
You tell me.
I'm not joking. When I come on the field, I feel like that.
You feel like God?
I feel like God when I'm on the field.
An omnipotent power.
I feel untouchable, and I feel I will smash everyone that comes in my way. Mm. That is the mental part. Let's say boxing. Tyson Fury is the champion. Mm. If you ask me if I could smash, I would say yes. I would smash him. You could beat
Tyson Fury?
In my head, yes. But when I come in the ring, he would knock me out after 2 seconds. Mm. But the mentality is,
yes,
I can.
Yes.
But in the ring, he would eat me alive, without doubts. But my mentality is, I can.
Muhammad Ali said, who I know is one of your heroes, he said, if you talk the talk, you've got to walk the walk.
Yeah, 100%.
And he did that. You did that. I mean, for all the trash talking and the boasting and everything, the truth is you delivered on the pitch. If you hadn't done,
then you're a clown. No, but then you're a clown. I agree. Yeah. You're a clown. You don't do that. You have to back up what you say. Mm. Then it's better to be silent and not saying nothing. But I'm that type of guy. I believe it. I have a vision, and I will arrive there. And I'm 100% I will, because I'm a winner.
What do you make of what's happening in Manchester United? They were the dominant team in the Premier League for so many years under Sir Alex Ferguson. They've not been able to replicate that, and right now they're really struggling. What do you put it down to?
I remember when I came to United, and whoever I met there, everybody was talking about how Fergie would do it, Ferguson. This would not happen with Ferguson. This Ferguson would not do. And I was like, listen, I don't care what happened before. I'm here to do my own story, my own present time, and be remembered for what I did now. Not for what he did something. I respect that. He brought the club wherever he brought it. The club is because what he did, but time goes on. Like, is the next generation and that. And when I came, we won 3 trophies the first year. But I don't know if it's the English system or not, because above the coach, there was a gap from the coach and the owners. There was no really football people between there. So what I was used to, we had football people between there that would come and smash us when it was bad. Not giving a lot of credit when we win, because if they pay you a lot of money, you play in a big club, it's normal to win. But I think now in United, I don't know, there's some kind of, demonstrations about the owners to sell it and that. But just a reminder, the owners are investing. It's not like they're not investing, because they brought in many players for high amount of money. So I think it's a little bit wrong saying that they're not doing what the fans expect them to do. Then I don't know what the real reason is behind everything.
Are the players underperforming?
I think with the new coach came from where?
He was at Ajax.
I was in Ajax also. Ajax is a talented club. They have the best talents in the club. They don't have big stars. What is the experience of this coach? Young talents. He comes to United. United is different mentality, different players. So the players there supposed to be big stars. So I think with his experience being there, I don't know if it talks for him or not. Because I think he's in a different situation. And then above him, there is a gap where he doesn't get the help to manage the team. Listen, this is what I read in the paper, so it's not I have all the situation that is happening. But I can just imagine him coming from Ajax to United is a big difference, because I've been in both clubs. You manage talents, upgrowing, is different kind of approach, because There you have a different kind of discipline. You come to United, you do the same thing. I don't know, I don't believe, and I don't think it's the same treatment you give.
I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo, when he gave the interview to me when he left United, he said that he felt he didn't have the respect of Erik Ten Hag. You see with Jadon Sancho now a similar situation, Ten Hag criticising him in public and so on. Maybe that is an illustration of his problems in managing big talent.
But I don't say it's the coach's fault, because experience you cannot buy. You just have to get time to get the experience. But it's two different situations, being in Ajax, being in United. Then if it's his fault, I don't think, because I think everybody has a responsible in the whole situation. We are a piece of puzzle from the big puzzle. So everybody have a responsibility to do and to fulfill the demands. United has to win. They have to win every title they play for. Now they're being dominated by the neighbors, and it's a totally different situation there. And you need to find the right path again and to push for that. Now I think you need a plan, you need a project to follow. And it feels like you follow a project plan and then it goes wild in a moment because of the results. Either you believe in it or you don't believe in it. So, but with the situation of the coach, I think he's living two different situations now. Then obviously what happened with Sancho and Cristiano, I don't know, because...
Do you think he's out of his depth a bit, Ten Hag?
I think he needs more time to get the experience, how to handle a team.
But you don't really get time at a club like United.
No, obviously not, because we need to win.
That's the reality.
You come to when I was in Milan, I cannot give you time to develop, to perform. You need to perform straight, because like I said, survival mode. It's you or another one, because United is in a situation you don't do good enough, the next day there is another one. And the result speaks for itself. So that's why it's tricky. But how much time do you give a coach? I don't know. Depends on the owners, what they want. But if you listen to the fans, you don't have a lot of time, because they want to win.
Absolutely.
And I understand them, because they're used to win and they want to still win. So I think it's a lot of things. The small details often makes the difference. It's not the big pictures you see, because when things are good, there are still errors and problems, but you don't see it because we are winning.
Did you feel when you were at United, one of the things Cristiano suggested to me was the younger players didn't really show him the respect he was expecting, that when he was a young player at United, when he was 18, he hung on every word of Roy Keane and Neville and Scholes and all these guys, that because players now get paid so much more money, that they don't have the same respect for the older players they used to. Did you find that?
But respect is nothing you ask for. Respect is something you take. So it depends on you. I have to make sure you respect me. It's nothing you ask for. You don't ask the young guys for respect. You take the respect and you put them in the place. Then the situation that they earn more money, yes. They earn much more money for doing so little compared to before. Before you needed to do much more to come, to sign a piece of contract, and to get what you deserve under the circumstances of that situation. Now you see a lot of the new generation, they fly very fast without even walking. So walking is performing for me. So it's up to him to make sure they respect you. If it was me and he don't respect me, that young player is the last thing he would have in his life, because I would make sure he respect me. And he would know it for the rest of his life. So it's up to him to make sure they respect him.
One of your great friends is Novak Djokovic.
Yeah.
And he's an extraordinary, dedicated, supreme athlete, a champion. What do you make of him as a sportsman, never mind as a tennis player?
I think he's an amazing example for what he's doing. We have different philosophies, and he has all these things he does to perform, and for him doing that, he's doing an individual sport. I was doing a collective sport. I think he's a vegan. He's a vegan. He does these things, getting energy from different kind of things. I'm not 100% in it. I'm opposite. I mean, I don't do that. I am more, those things doesn't change me. I change my own game. You tell me good luck. I don't need luck to perform. I decide when to perform good. I am in control to do good or bad. That is what I believe in. I don't need to knock wood 3 times to go out and it brings me luck. I decide.
Who are the sporting champions in history that you most relate to?
I mean, Muhammad Ali for me was, because my father had these old tapes, black and white, the big cassettes, how do you call it, tapes.
VHS.
And he was a big fan of boxing because his brother was a boxer, and I was watching all these boxing fights and movies, but the movies was Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, so my whole world was like doing all these crazy movements. But at the same time, I was playing football, so I tried to bring it in my game. For me, Muhammad Ali was the greatest sportsman ever because as I feel today, the sportsman tries to be as perfect as possible. He wants to have the perfect image. He wants not to say wrong in an interview. He's afraid to say certain things. He's afraid to cross the red light on the street. So it's like afraid that somebody would judge him in a wrong way. Muhammad Ali was not that. Muhammad Ali was himself. And he was himself in the ring, outside the ring. And I think it's important because if you create an image of yourself that is not you, I mean, let's talk about charity. We do charity things, but you do it to have an image or you do it because you really want to do it. I do a lot of things, but I don't want to be seen because I do it from my heart, because I really want to do it. But I see other ones do it, and then they go in the media. I donated 1 million to a hospital. I opened a school for children. I did this. But if you do those things, you don't have to be seen because a third person has to say to you, "Oh, what a lovely guy you are. You're such an amazing guy." No, I don't need that. I do it because I want to do it, not to get an image. And that, I think, today in the sport world, they're focusing too much on their image instead of being who you are. People have to accept you for who you are, and that is important.
When you see the top strikers of today, Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, what do you think of those guys?
I think they're both amazing. I think Haaland is very intelligent in the way he's playing. He doesn't touch the ball more than he needs to. I see he has this killer instinct. Even if he has a hat-trick, he still wants to score the 4th goal, 5th goal. And I think he's in the perfect environment. And is there more to do for him? I don't know. What is more for him to do? If you say to him to get better, what is that? From 3 goals to 6 goals? From 6 to 9? So easy, maximum out of what he is, because what you expect from him is goals. So if you don't get goals, you will say he didn't have a good day. Mbappe is more of a complete player. He can do more things than Haaland. He can do the unexpected. He will do things that you will react, wow. He reminds of Ronaldo the Phenomenal, the Brazilian. And he would do things that other ones cannot do. Can he get better? Yes, he can get much better. Much, much better. So he just needs to focus on football. That's the only thing he needs to do.
You said about yourself, I can't help but laugh at how perfect I am.
Yeah, you don't see it?
Is there any...
Perfect. Looking sharp. I went to buy a suit only for you. You cost
did?
Me 3,000 euro.
You know what? It was worth it. You're looking sharp.
Thank you.
But is there any imperfection?
I mean, I had moments where
to
I
criticize
felt,
yourself. What would you choose?
I mean, for me, the confidence is bulletproof. I have a strong confidence. I will not go and have complex on myself and say, I need to fix this. Obviously, I could do certain things, but I am who I am. I cannot change that. I was created by my parents, and I became, and I look the way I do. So For me, that is perfection because I cannot change. I have a big nose. Yeah, I have a big nose. I have a space between blah, blah, blah. But that's who I am. I cannot change. I don't want to change because you should believe in who you are because you are perfect. Then if you like it, you don't like it, the second one like it. But I'm not here to be judged by other ones. I judge myself. And the way I judge myself, I have no complainings. I am perfect. So that's the way I think and that's the way I do things and that's the way I am. Then if I criticize myself, yes, I could do things better. I could speak English better. I could do my game better. That's how I criticize. But if I hear some third person say something, it's not important for me. He has more problems than me, probably. That's why he's judging me. So we all have our own story, let's say. But I'm good. I'm good about myself. I'm not worried.
There's only one thing you got wrong. I know, I'm telling you what it is. There's one thing you got wrong. So it's your birthday next week, right?
Yeah.
It will have been just before this show airs. And there's one big mistake you made in your
I know already what you will say.
What am I going to say?
Because I didn't go to Arsenal.
Yes.
You see,
first
I
of all-
predict future.
First of all, tell me why you didn't join Arsenal when you were 17.
So when I was young, I had a lot of interest from a lot of clubs. And one of them was Arsenal. So I came to the office of Mr. Arsène Wenger and was big hype because I saw these players, Bergkamp, Henry, I saw Ljungberg, I saw Vieira, I saw all these players and I was like, this is big because these players I see in TV, even if I already played in high-level Sweden. But this was big because this was like, I am here now. Last week I was playing PlayStation with these guys. And I spoke with Wenger, and he has this French, he was tall. I didn't expect him to be so tall. I come in his office and we speak, and and he was like, what do you want? He wanted to get to know me, to feel me, because I think he is a type of person, he just don't buy the player. He wants to know what he's buying, I think. And then in the end, he had an Arsenal shirt with number 9, and he want you to come and do a trial for 2 weeks. And from all this, everything was good until he said, you come and do a trial. And I was looking at him. Obviously, he's Wenger, I'm nobody in that moment. I said, I don't do trials. And he was like, what do you mean? I don't do trials. Either you want me or you don't want me. Or else, why am I here? Like, that was my... But it was not to play a game. It was me. No, but you have to come and do a trial and that. No, you don't understand. I don't do trials. And that was it. I never went to Arsenal.
Well,
and then
this story breaks my heart, right? Because you would have been fantastic at
Thank
Arsenal.
you.
You are exactly the kind of striker we need right now, actually.
I can tell you, we would win a lot of trophies.
Yes.
I'm 100% sure.
We would have won even more trophies. But I also know, I can tell from your face, it's a big regret of yours.
Okay.
You wish if you had your time again. So this is your birthday present.
Okay. Thank
Zlatan.
you.
It is Ibrahimovic,
Wow. Nice.
number 11.
Thank
It looks
you.
good.
Looks sharp.
I think it's your size. And you know what? It's never too late. You can come out of retirement.
Thank you.
Slip it on. Looks good,
Thank
right?
you. Thank you very much.
It was a great interview.
Nice meeting you.
A real pleasure. Finally to
Appreciate
do
it.
it. You're
Thank you.
everything I hoped you would be.
Thank you.